Hey Milk Fighters, it's time for some more VGC. So, I wasn't a big fan of Reg G. I don't really have any Reg G tournaments that I'm going to, and it's not like I'm going to any Reg I ones either, but I do want to kind of see if maybe on the casual ladder we can, face off against some other teams that are double restricted that may be Reg I. I did find this rental code on Twitter, so I'll put the link to the team creator and the team tweet in the description below, so definitely go check it out. But this one's got Zamazenta Miraidon for the two restricteds. Miraidon, with the Hadron engine to set up that electric terrain. So we've got the two futuristic mons, Iron Bundle with the Sash and Iron Hands, bulky Mon with the Assault Vest. And then we've got the Fergraph, who is using that Electric Seed, which will, I believe, boost the defense in the electric terrain. So again, you can be a best buddy with Miraidon. And then we've got this Ursaluna with Flame Orb. I feel like it's pretty standard Ursaluna, Headlong Rush. This one does have Earthquake, so we have to be a little bit careful if we get our Miraidon or Iron Hands out there. Zamazenta, Wide Guard, Imprison, Body Press, Protect. Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully we can go against some other double restricted teams on the casual ladder. We're getting a little bit of a jumpstart since the ranked ladder isn't Reg I yet. But yeah, we'll go see. I'm not too sure the different duos that we see from the restricted ones. So it's gonna be a lot of learning, but hopefully you see some power from either our team or our opponents. But let's see if we can find some battles. Alright. Reg I. There's a Lunala. There's a Groudon. There's, count 'em, two restricteds. Okay, they've got Torn, Walking Wake, Rilla, and Ensign. So they got the Fake Out Friends. They've got Walking Wake, who loves being in the sun. We don't have any way to change the weather, so we're gonna have to, it's a day at the beach out in the sun. They've got Torn for Tailwind. We could go for Trick Room. Might not be too bad. How are we feeling about... We go Miraidon for a Graph, Ursaluna, and then Zamazenta. What would we want to Terra? Remove one more time. Wide Guard, Imprison, Body Press. We'll go with Zamazenta. We do have Wide Guard, so if they decide they want to Precipice Blades with their Groudon, then we can Wide Guard that and kind of force them into going for Fire Punch. What else does Groudon get? Fire Punch. What's its single target ground move? Okay, Groudon, Rilla. So we're not going to be in electric terrain. But they can't fake us out. Our electric seed does get procs, so that's nice. Sun goes up. What is Zamazenta weak to? Zamazenta. Is it weak to ground? No. Okay. So I do think we'll try and go for a Trick Room. And we'll just Volt Switch out of here. They could go for a Grassy Glide into the Miraidon. They're going to Terra Groudon. Okay. Ooh, Terra Fairy. Good thing we didn't Draco you. So with the Volt Switch, we'll get out of here. I do want to write down the different duos that we see. Just because then I can, keep in mind and see how it is. So we got Groudon, Lunala. Okay. Into Zamazenta we go. Only because I don't want like a wood hammer to go over here and Ursaluna absolutely be wrecked by it. Okay, bulk up. Attack, defense is boosting, and Rilla with the U-turn. So we do get Trick Room up. The defense boost is really good because that did less than 50%, did about 40% to Farigiraf. Okay, so there's Lunala. Here we got Trick Room. Lunala could unset the Trick Room. Ooh. I went for a bulk up. Okay, I do want to foul play Lunala and then wide guard. We have to remember that wide guard, we can't really protect this next turn. But yeah, foul play. Okay, we break the. Okay, fire punch. That's okay. Meteor beam. It's okay. Meteor beam will miss. Power of Lunala. Doesn't miss, but for Graph, that's okay. You put in work. Who are you bringing in now? Fire punch. We could bring out Miraidon. And, which means they may want to swap. Well, actually, they may not want to swap out a Mon, right? Do we Terra Fairy? Electro Drift the Groudon? Imprison's not gonna matter here. Body Press isn't good on either of them. I mean, maybe we take out the Groudon here. Okay, Lunala swapped, so they are getting their Rilla back in here. Which means they lost out on the Power Herb boost. So that's okay. We're gonna go for the Terra. They haven't seen our last Mon. I do think maybe we swap out Zamazenta into Ursaluna. Job on them. They got their Rilla in for free. Alright. Let's see. How many turns of Trick Room do we have? I think maybe we swap out Miraidon. 2. Okay, we're gonna swap out here. We'll see how much a Body Press does on the Groudon. I guess we could have tried a Volt Switch. Oh, shit. That's okay. Oh, that's okay. There's a recoil. Fire Punch. They're lower than us. Both of them. That's nothing. Okay. Oh, the burn on Zamazenta. Okay, I'm back in Miraidon. Last turn of Trick Room. Necessarily can't protect Miraidon. We Electro Drift the Rilla. Let's go for a wide guard again. Oh, I don't know about this one. We lost our Ursaluna way too quick. There's the U-turn out. So that's okay. We do know this is, you know, terrain wars, and our opponent is gonna for sure get the terrain wars, but there's Torn. Okay, so we do see their last one. Yeah, the Fire Punch gets knocked on that. Ugh. Miraidon versus the world. Well, at least bring this Torn down to Sash. Or knock it out. Okay. At least get one knockout. I will take that. Should we have let... Sun's gone. Trick Room's done. Should we have let... Or Ursaluna... Or our Miraidon take that Wood Hammer? We could have also protected. We'll protect now just because Rilla can fake out. They could just go for a fake out bulk up, realistically. Yeah, there's the fake out. Fergroff put in good work here. Okay, there's just the... They're going for the P-Blades. Don't know why they aren't going for the Fire Punch there. Because we are Terra Fairy, so it's not the worst, but there's a Grassy Glide. Oof, does a good amount to us. Electro Drift, how much is this doing? Okay, about 60%. They hit the precipice. The crit. It wasn't needed. It wasn't needed. Instead of the Ursaluna, should we have brought Iron Hands? Maybe. But it's also... The Zamazenta, which is Body Press, didn't do a whole lot. And then we also got burned. So that's like GG to our opponent. What else do we have? We could have brought Iron Hands. We could have brought... Iron Bundle wouldn't have helped out. Iron Hands has what moves? Well, I don't know where it's at. I did not like the let me see. I was like, I did not... Let me bookmark this tweet now. Wild Charge, Fake Out. Yeah, we don't have Heavy Slam. I just think if we didn't let our Ursaluna go down that quickly, literally they did great wood hammering into the Miraidon spot. But yeah, you know. Okay, Groudon Lunala, tough. Here we go, back to back. Okay, it's, you know, best of 3. It's best of 3 time. They've seen our stuff. We've seen some of theirs. I don't think we need Trick Room. Well, we could. Let's go here, then we can Volt Switch, get you out there. I don't necessarily think... I mean, the Zamazenta stops them from going for the Precipice Blades. Dragon Punch, Low Kick. But, like, yeah, it's still just fighting moves. I mean, there's Wild Charge, but it's doing a good amount of damage to us. I guess we just go here, but we're gonna change up our little dynamics. Bring the same 4. We'll see. We do know some of their... We know that Torn's not sashed. I think now that I'm thinking about it, is there only speed control? Oh, no, we got Trick Room. But I don't think we necessarily need it. They can't fake us out. Can we just Volt Switch into the Groudon? We'll foul play the Groudon. And Volt Switch to the Rilla. Okay, decent damage. I think we'll bring in Zamazenta right here. They could go for the Fire Punch, right? Okay, so there's the bulk up. You turn into this. I'm okay with grassy terrain right now. We'll see how much this foul play does. Okay, they brought Walking Wake. Mayhaps instead of the Torn this time. Okay, what's boosted? Speed. Okay. Huh. We can go for the Psychic. If we Terra Dragon and Wide Guard. But their Walking Wake has, I mean, we are boosted defense. So let's Body Press a Groudon. Maybe the Terra now. Okay, there's their Terra. They go in Walking Wake or Groudon. Okay, Groudon. So Terra Fairy. So this Body Press is going to be doing too much, which is okay. I kind of just want to get it down in range, and an Electro Drift can knock it out, and it's about 60%. Rigoref. Okay, Life Orb, Walking Wake. Body Press, okay. Crits! And there's P-Blades. I'm okay with, Fruit Wrap didn't get attacked, but that's okay. That's okay. So if we go into Miraidon. They can protect their Groudon. We can also Wide Guard. We go Terra Fairy, Electro Drift. This. And we'll Wide Guard. Yeah, Walking Wake swaps, that's okay. I am hoping that they just protected their Groudon this turn. That's what we're hoping for. Maybe they just Fire Punch the Zamazenta? Okay, Groudon does protect. Love that. So we'll see how much this does to the Rilla. Nothing. Okay. They're gonna be able to fake out this next turn. We protect Miraidon. And Body Press Groudon. We could also body press Rilla. They could go for a fake out in Zamazenta. Okay. Swap out Rilla into Lunala. Ah. Good play in that. But okay, Fire Punch, that's fine. Zamazenta can go. That's okay. We're not gonna have Electric Train up, but that's not the greatest. Electro Drift into that. And we're gonna protect Ursaluna. We're gonna make sure our Flame Orb gets activated. This Electro Drift. I don't think this gets a knockout, unfortunately. It does. Okay, we've knocked out the Groudon. They still have Rilla and Walking Wake in the back. Okay, there's the Meteor Beam. Now, 1, does it hit? And 2, is it into Ursaluna? No, it's in Rhydon. Okay. Sun is gone, so Walking Wake doesn't get its speed boost, which is fine. The only thing is Grassy Terrain is up, so a Grassy Glide is going to smack the Ursaluna bad. And we're gonna have to Draco into that. We're gonna have to go for the double protect. Okay, we get the double protect. They didn't go for a Grassy Glide. Okay, we knocked out the Rilla. Okay, Moonguy's Beam knocks out Miraidon, but we are 2 on 1. Or 1 on, yeah, 1 on 2. We've got Walking Wake. Moonguy's Beam. Or yeah, Moonguy's Beam, Meteor Beam. So we gotta take on the Walking Wake first. Earthquake does hit both. Okay, I think we just go for the Facade Hydro Steam. We're not in the sun though! Ah. Should we have saved the Terra for... Should we have saved the Terra for Ursaluna? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Ugh. That one we played a lot better, so you know, we're gonna start to get in the hang of Reg I. And it was nice getting, you know, a little best of 3 action in there. I will we'll take that. Is Ursaluna. I mean, maybe if we would have saved the Terra for Ursaluna instead of Miraidon. And had Zamazenta protect Miraidon from like any possible Precipice Blades. Would have been nice. Our opponent did well with the Terrain Wars. We could have probably played a little bit better during the Terrain Wars, but yeah, we're learning. We finally found another Reg I Cessation, so we both got dogs. Groudon, Zard, Venusaur, Raging Bolt, and Gastrodon. I do want to write down this duo. Looks like another Groudon duo. Groudon, Zacian. Okay. Love to see it. I'm thinking with Intimidate. Venusaur's gonna be big, like, super fast. Zard probably has Life Orb. Raging Bolt has priority. And the Gastrodon don't have a ground move. But Iron Bundle may be kind of fun. If we go Iron Bundle Miraidon. Is a Thunderclap scary to either of us? Where we would want Farigiraf? I don't really want to set up Trick Room just because Gastrodon's there. We can also just go like Iron Hands Ursaluna. Yeah, I think we'll try that. I think for the last few battles we've done, bringing Zamazenta, this specific set of Zamazenta, I don't necessarily care for. In this battle, it may be good. I just need to see what the body press can and can't hit. But if it's, oh, look at that, this shiny Zacian. Let's go. Okay. I don't think they had a Tailwind Mon. They're going Raging Bolt Zacian. So we can Icy Wind. They could Thunderclap our bundle. They could double into it. So maybe we'll protect it. And we'll Volt Switch on the Zacian. Here's hoping that Miraidon is faster. Okay, yeah, there's the Thunderclap that was going to go into the Iron Bundle. And, okay, Sacred Sword. Does a good amount, but we'll get this Volt Switch going. So much damage. Okay. And now, what we do here is we'll bring in Ursaluna. So, we got our Flame Orb active. This Iron Bundle is sashed. Right? So we'll live a Thunderclap. Yeah, I think we'll go for an Icy Wind. And I don't want to Terra Normal. I think we'll just go for a Headlong Rush into, okay, Protect, that's okay. Thunderclap, brings us down to Sash. It's Icy Wind, slow you down a little bit. They did not Terra the Raging Bolt. Okay, Headlong Rush gets a knock on that. Beautiful, which means we don't have to worry about Thunderclaps. We could swap out Ursaluna this next turn into Iron Hands, depending on what comes in. The other restricted was Groudon. So it's a lot. Yeah, okay. So we're in the sun. We could Encore the Zacian. Paranormal. Facade the Groudon. Zacian went for Protect. So we can kind of just Terra. I mean, we could just Encore that and make it a little. This is hoping that Groudon does not. Okay, so we get the Encore Zacian. Beautiful. Groudon's gonna go for Precipice. Okay. I get that protect off. Suppress if it misses Iron Bundle. Misses somebody. Okay, big powerhouse of that. Okay. So Zacian's locked into protect. We get this facade off. Let's go! Knocks out the Groudon. Okay. Now we can bring in... I can't remember who else they have, but we're gonna bring in Iron Hands. Because we can... If the other one is a threat, it's Gastro. So I think we just... we'll just Wild Charge the Zacian, and then we'll go for the Facade into Gastro. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I think we brought the right mons. Zamazenta wasn't going to do a whole lot for us. We did... You know, that Encore came in a clutch. Because we kind of shut down the Zacian, we were able to the Facade getting the knockout on the Groudon. I'm not too sure if we had to Terra to get that knockout, just because they didn't have a bulk up boost. But the Terra was nice. I don't think the Precipice one-shots are Ursaluna. I can take a look at that because Ursaluna would just been low in health, but it would have been too bad with Miraidon still in the back. It's just Miraidon's only attack to hit the Gastro would be that Draco. And if they've got Ice Beam, that's kind of scary. So, shout out Ursaluna for avoiding that Precipice. And getting that on the Groudon. MVP of that one. But Iron Bundle put in work. Okay, we see Miraidon and Lunala. Shout out the Q for finding us another Reg I battle. Indeedee, Miraidon, Urshifu, Lunala, Incin, and Roaring Moon. So, it could be Terrain Wars, right? I mean, they've got two possible ones, if there indeed it does have Psychic Terrain. We could go... We could go Iron Bundle. I do like Ursaluna in the back. We may want to do Trick Room. Or if we just try and have... Maybe we go these. We just have kind of our powerhouse in the back. And kind of play off the fact that maybe they can't fake out our Mons, because we possibly have Fergraph in the back. Or if they set up Psychic Terrain, then we don't have to worry about this. Okay. Third restricted duo that we saw is Lunala. Who did I just say? Let me see that restricted. Okay, well, we only saw Lunala. We'll take a look at their team right now. An Icy Wind looks pretty good here. And a Fake Out into the Roaring Moon. Miraidon. Okay, Lunala. Miraidon. So I think we'll go for the Icy Wind. And we Fake Out the Roaring Moon. I was like, Roaring Moon could Terra Ghost, but I don't think they would want to do that. We get this Icy Wind off. Since Iron Bundle is sashed, we're for sure living. They could be Meteor Beam Power Herb. Yeah, there they go. Which will... It will, if it hits, bring Iron Bundle down to our sash. But then we can always go for another Icy Wind. Roaring Moon's at -1 speed. Well, they both are. Psychic Ghost. We could actually encore that. And go for the Drain Punch here. Okay. I'm okay with that. We hopefully lock, that's not too bad. Okay, Indeedee. Psychic Seed. So we got the Encore, so he'd be locked in a Meteor Beam, which is a 2-attack turn. Means you can protect Iron Bundle, and they would just be... It kind of sucks. They're going to be boosting up their special attack, but... Drain Punch does a decent amount. And yeah, if we just protect here... And then... I mean, Didi can go for a Follow Me. But I think we'll just go for the Wild Charge. Okay, there's a Follow Me, that's fine. Hits the Meteor Beam. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Wait, we're doing fine. Yeah, that recoil was kind of enough. So try and go for the Icy Wind, and we will get... Who do they have? Raymond. We'll get Ursaluna in here. Oh! They didn't like the Encore. They didn't like the Encore. Whew. Encore Meteor Beam, you know, very solid. We take that. We take that. So, not too bad. What? Our losses today were to the Groudon Lunala team, right? The team that we faced twice. Game 2 we definitely played better. We gotta get some practice in that Reg I, but battles were pretty fun. It was about a 50-50 on the casual ladder trying to find Reg I, so if you're already trying to test, hop on there. Because mayhaps you'll be able to, you know, it's not too hard finding the other teams with Reg I, well, for Reg I, but, fun team. I'm not too sure how we feel about the Zamazenta. We might try a different, maybe try a different duo next turn, because next VGC video, just because I'm not feeling this one. We'll see. Maybe I'll practice a little bit more on Showdown, and we will take a look. But yeah, shout out to Team Creator. Definitely go check them out. Let me know what y'all are trying to test in Reg I for the restricted duos. But that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the battles. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and we will see you all next VGC video. Until then, be cozy.